Hey, hey, hey. Look at this. What is going down? Friday. Is it January? What day is it? 17th? January 17th. Well, 4 days before Dindu's birthday, 11 years ago, my father dropped on me. 11 years ago, Vito. I tried not to come up from my bed today, but they dragged me right out. I didn't want to see a human being. I'll tell you, sometimes they can't let a guy rest. Oh, I'll rest. Oh, I'll rest. Sometimes I can't wait to rest. All right, let me say hello. That's what happens when you come to reality TV. Maureen, how are you, love? James Simpson, Fluffy, Magooch Management, my man. There's Ava Fango, and there's Hamina. How are you, love? Sven Larson, Davey T, Arm Distance, Capo. Stick around. Cinnamon's at the doctor's. All right, love, you might want to listen today. Stephen Morinello, Kid Rock, Lil Bull. Oh, a lot going on here, buddy. All right, all right. There's my man, the Incinerator. Thank you, James. Thank you. We got nothing to hide, James. There's no need to look good for YouTube. Some people like to look good, you know. Ah, Tim Hortons. Where do you want to start today? I don't. What kind of show you want to call this today? I don't know. We'll figure that out at the end. I hope everybody enjoyed the show yesterday. I kind of, it falls under the word karma. What happened yesterday and what transpired today, man, you can't get any better karma than what happened over at Dean News. You just can't. You can't even make this shit up. I really wish I could. Mentally, guys, I'm trying to stay focused on this show today. I was going to shut the chat off, but how could I do that to you guys? I just mentally blown away today. So I'm going to try to do this with yous because it is teamwork. Is he here yet? Gianni. Somebody let me know if Gianni comes in today, please. It's about the only person I want to know what's going down here. Arm Distance is here. But yesterday's show, we talked about it this morning for a little while. But that's what we do. That's what reality TV, real people do. Dinda was saying, a 2-hour show. And I did it by mistake. It's just, I'm all over the board. I can't think straight. And I deleted the show instead of put it on private. I had a problem one time in life with self-destruction and punishing myself. Terrible. And sometimes when the taste comes back in my mouth, I adore it. I adore it. I don't know. I don't know. It's a big problem, but I don't know what it's called. We'll figure that problem out one day. But yeah, little problems we have here and there we don't talk about. Some people can't even come up and make a show the way we do it over here, and it's tough. It's tough, and sure, sure. I blew a beautiful show in the last 30 seconds. What are you gonna do? You know, and like Z said, you know what Z said? You're the biggest loser I've ever seen. What are you talking about, bro? You know the normal person? Yeah, I know, but we're not normal. We're not normal. There's no help. There's no none. You don't help me. You don't do nothing. You know, because you didn't even get a penny for that show. It's all great. The show. Ooh, funny. Ooh, Dean do this. Dean do go. You know, Z's a real jack off. So, but that's what we do. You know, we come back the next day with better. So, and I know, you know, you sit here and you're like, wow, there's people that really enjoyed that show. They love that show. They look forward to you, this and that, and you delete your shows. I can't do this alone. I can't tell you guys, I can't drill it. I'm going to delete this show too. I can't fucking drill it into your heads more and more. How much help you need over here on these shows and everything. So we'll get into the karma right now. And on yesterday's show, now that everybody can't watch it or nothing like that, you know, how do I want to say it? Did I rush? Did I rush into saying something before I thought about it? Did I rush and this and that and that? I sat down all night and thought about it. You know, and then today when the right hand came in, floored me. I'm like, wow, again, you can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. So yesterday we were talking, me and ALV were up here, and you guys know how we are. Everybody knows how we are. And right away, me and ALV started ripping into Tommy. And I don't mean ripping into him the way people are expecting me to say it here. You guys know what I mean. And afterwards and everything, I thought about what we did. I know, Dean do, okay, Dean do. When somebody falsely accuses you and makes stuff up and puts words in there that shouldn't be there, you know, I thought about it and thought about it. And I'm like, yeah, we made fun of it. We plastered it, you know. But who gives that guy the right to put that up there and word it the way he worded it and all that? You know, and oh, look at Dean, yeah, me, ALB. You know, yesterday's show was a barn burner. I mean, me and ALV crushed the narrative on 302s and what people think about them. I mean, we crushed that yesterday, me and ALV. I was so proud of him. And Dean do, for that fact. You know, because you can look at that in so many ways, the 302, on how people think about it and what it is and all that. But getting back to karma. So there was this podcaster who put something up about Tommy and our people. So Dean was like afterwards, okay, we crushed it in, but it doesn't give them the right. It just doesn't to come up publicly with it and say things that that ain't even true. It's about time you got here. I hope you've been listening to a little bit of this, you. So, I know most of you guys seen it, and it's all good. It's all good. It's just, what do I want to say? After the show, you'll know why Dean Du's just about had it with that kind of people, with that kind of talk, and it's just terrible, terrible. Hang on a second, guys. Let me just see who came in. Gianni Gumba Kefa. Delilah, how are you, love? Kid Rock, my man. Sweet Tea. Bella, Bella, Sweet Tea. Primo, how are you? You're famous now, Spataro. Did you see yourself in Dindu's community section? That's about the only thing that makes me smile, Spataro. What I listed in my community section, Spataro versus Stiggs. But yeah, it just hit home. It just hit home. And sometimes you think, and I got that feeling last night. Put the brakes on over here. I don't know if you've ever got that feeling of thinking maybe you should put the brakes on for a second. I don't know. I don't know. Because, you grab this momentum, man, and there's no better feeling on here than, the days you sit back and relax and you start thinking and everything that's going on. And, some people are like, oh, I'm tired, I'm this and that. Dean is mentally drained. I am mentally drained right out over here. So, this is going to be the last live show for a long time. If you want to come up, let me know. We might as well talk about it. Or whatever. But getting back, the best looking guy on YouTube, William Brooklyn, Free Luigi. But getting back to that topic and that subject. Now, we've been up here, some of us, for 3 years, going with narratives about a lot of things, And over the last 3 years, the real men, the real people creamed to the top. We became something over here with ourselves. And it's a great thing. It's a great thing, our YouTube space over here. But again, it takes a ton of teamwork. Something we have, but we don't have. Okay? Because everybody has their own life, their own direction, their own thoughts, their own ideas, their own. So, but getting up this morning, I was like, thinking. I didn't want to do nothing. So, like I said, it's about time for me to go underneath the bed. And during the course of the days going on, so about an hour and a half ago, I get the phone call, I get the thing. And Boy, we could. Gianni, get ready. We're going to smash the narrative, Gianni. Tommy, I've always told you there's two babas on here. No, there ain't. Nah. So, what was the narratives? Kitchen bitches, wannabes, this, that. You all know what I'm talking about. And so, Gianni, no matter what we do, Gianni. So when they dropped the book today about Dean Deuce Crew, I tried to go underneath the bed again, but I couldn't. But that cloud of karma and what I was just talking about, Tommy. Hang on. Here's your song, Gianni. So, when I got it today, I went, wow. The first thing that came to my mind was, there's the home run pitch. There it is, Dindu. You got level eyes. Your swing is there. Eat it up and knock that out of the ballpark. But I ain't going. I'm going to strike out. We're going to strike out over here at Team Dindu. If you think I'm going to give a Scrazia any credit or anything, you guys are kidding me. You're kidding me. Hang on. It's one of them days. Okay, sorry. So, Hollywood, I'll call you after the show. Did you see it, Hollywood? Did you see it yet? How are you, Hollywood? There's my Goomba. Yep, he dropped it, Hollywood. Sorry, everybody, about the chat. And welcome, Echoes of the Past. Thank you for stopping in. We really appreciate it over here. So I mean, it is what it is. Steven, we got him, Stevie. Stevie, we got the narrative, we got everything now. Stevie, like the fist, baby. The fist that we are over here. We got him. I'm not. It's all good. Did you see it yet, Stevie? Here. Dindu don't need paperwork. Dindu don't need nothing. My people are right here. It's the best feeling in the world when your paperwork and your receipts are right in your chat, hanging with you. So let me think about it. Let me see what about it all. But I know the feeling, Tom. You know the feeling. Dindu's a little more real life than this bullshit here. But it's all good. It's all good. Hey, buddy. What's going down? MRE. There's my Goomba. One of my favorite shows in the world. Grazie. Look at this. And he comes with the envelope, my Goomba. Grazie, MRE. MRE, outstanding. If you want to come up, Goomba, let them do outstanding 2-3 shows, bro. I can't tell you, bro. Make great shows. That's the way to do it. You're doing great over there, and you'll always have this platform support. I'm not gonna go. Don't make me get nuts. Okay, he's at work. I know, Goomba. Be safe. Be safe. God bless. God bless. Give Rocco a kiss for me, please. My other favorite doggy in the world. I love this kid.
Afternoon,
all
team.
Right. Cool. We'll get together. We'll get together. Gerard, hang on. I'm so sorry. James, plug the fucking microphone and let James talk, Dindu.
How are you doing, me mate?
James,
mate,
James, give me one of these right in the noggin, right in the kisser today, please. Maybe you'll wake me up.
You're in a bit of a somber mood, my friend. What's bothering you?
Basically a little bit of what I said. James, the depression was already on today. The cloud was over, Dindu. So fighting out of it all day. So
that's what I tend to suffer with. It's the overthinking. It's the anxiety of questioning yourself all the time. Should I have said that? Should I haven't? And sometimes it's just you just got to let it ride. It is what it is.
Right,
it's very hard.
Right, James. It's not. What it was like. The whole fact. I didn't want to give the stuff about Fluffy earlier. I didn't want to give that guy on YouTube anything, any air. You don't want to give them any air. You don't even want to say their name. You don't want to say anything.
Yeah.
So,
but the thing is though that's on them, because if their content is picking bits out of other people's channel, then you're kind of not really any different to an attack channel. If that's what you're having to do, it's as I say, I like to come up to talk with a topic. I know that you like to do, and Tommy, and we do that. And don't get me wrong, sometimes it can cross over, and certain things, can get said that's mentioned that might have been on another channel. But if you're constantly doing it and just picking all the time and targeting and waiting, then that's more on them. That's something we just got. But it's got to be water off the duck's back to us,
Right. It's it, how could I say it? It didn't hurt us at all, or you know what I mean? It's just giving them attention, James. You know.
But exactly, we're all still here. We're all still going to come, and we enjoyed it. I thought it was a good show yesterday. I enjoyed it.
I know, Goomba, and that's another thing. You know, I beat myself up over that. You know, on such a great show. You know, all that. You know, all those deep thoughts. How I fucked that up. How I did this. How I did that. You know.
But that's the mindset thing of trying to get away from. You did a great show, and then suddenly something gets said somewhere, and then you focus more on that than actually it was a great show.
Right. I know. And you know what? What gets me a little upset and aggravated too, it's you know, we know better than that. You know, deep down, Dindu knew what he was doing, James. You know, Goomba, it's not. I knew what I was doing, and then, you know, my famous saying, take one for the team. I'm here to make people laugh. I'm here to make people have a great day. And that's what I wanted to do, you know?
The way I look here as well, Tina, even if they want to pick and say stuff, because I look at it as publicity. Good, but, you know, good or bad, is giving us publicity. We mind our own businesses and we just crack on, like, you know?
Right. What's going down, Tommy?
It's interesting. Very interesting observations by a lot of people. You know, we joke about it, we break balls about it, and you know, it's funny until it's you and like your aunt or uncle calls you up and say, "What the fuck is going on here? What is this?"
Right,
you know,
right.
Cousins call you from
Jersey, like, what's going on? I mean, is there anything we need to know? You all right? What's happening there?
Right,
you know?
Hang on a second. Hang on. See, I want to address this right now. Hang on 1 second, Fluffy. 1 second. William Brooklyn.
I'm good.
William Brooklyn. You know what to do at Dindus. You wipe your feet, you grab that door handle, and you leave.
That's it.
That's that.
Very simple.
That is that.
You don't even have to write that.
I don't want to hear another fucking thing.
No.
Okay.
No. Don't bring beefs into other people's chats. Never.
No, it's not. Okay. It's just no matter how he feels, whatever. I don't want to hear it.
Sometimes you just got to move along, right? So, you know, it's interesting. So when you look at it, a lot of different, I guess you were processing it from a different angle, either last night or this morning.
Yes.
The real man angle.
Yes, right? Tommy. Yes.
Now some might say he can't say anything. He's in the firing range. That's his friends. He's in the firing range. He's there with them every show. What am I?
Right.
You know, so I am somewhat in the firing range. I get it. But this is a guy that's talking about bosses and shelving and murders and Buffalo and Belleville and Newark and everywhere that has some credibility. Has some credibility to people that don't know any better.
Right.
So some people think he's the gospel. You know, he wrote Phil Netti's book. He did this. He did that. So some people think this is a real fucking in the know guy. And I mean, you know, us three on a fucking. He got that off my fucking YouTube. Can you imagine? He got that done off of my channel.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Go ahead, James. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just about to say he's got no credibility whatsoever. I wouldn't even pay a blind bit notice. And like I say,
hold on,
Tommy.
Before you go further, that's to you, me, and Dindu. He has no credibility because we know what's what, or our group here, whatever, Johnny. But to people that just, you know, outside people don't understand what's going on, and they're like, "Well, these are mafia guys." Snuff. You fucking nuts? Me? I've been legit for 25 years. I got friends. What do you want me to do? It's what I grew up around. That's what I know. I mean, you're putting people in the fucking firing range that are legit people. Now, some might say, shut the fuck up, Stiggs. You're there, so you're going to have to take this. I get it. I understand. Okay. So I guess Dindo was thinking about it last night, this morning. You know, that's really fucking low. He's probably thinking, if that was me, and my wife saw it, that wouldn't be pretty cool. My daughter saw that. I'm just guessing that might have been what Dindo was processing. I could be totally wrong. I don't even know.
Tommy, absolutely. You think I wanted 15 years for Enzo to pick this fucking book up?
So that's
Come
what
on, let's talk fucking reality. Really?
Yeah. So James, you're right.
Really?
In a way.
How would I like if somebody brought it to fucking school? Say, hey, Enzo, look at this. Have you ever seen this? Come on, let's talk about reality. Let's talk about the future and what's happened to Dindo. This is what's happened.
Yeah, but Tommy, what they're portraying, or he's trying to portray, is not the truth. You're there doing a podcast, and you're helping, and that's got nothing to do with what he's trying to spin.
Same thing. I'll say it again. For you, me, Dindo, Gianni, ALV, everybody in our crew, Kid Rock. Yes, you are 100% correct. But the people that think he is really a fucking, Walter Cronkite, it's real.
Yeah, right.
Yes, you're right. 100%.
You gotta remember.
James. I couldn't agree with you more.
See, too, James and Tommy, you got to remember, and I'm going to say this one time. He comes up here about my city. He don't even know what he's talking about.
Exactly.
Okay,
and
I got no right to say anything. I got no right. Yeah, it sells. It makes me throw up. But I got no right to say anything. Well, I'm not going to say nothing. Go ahead, lie. Look at this.
It sells. That's it.
I could debunk them in a second.
So we were having the conversation last night, and they're like, "What the fuck is this? We never saw it until I got it. Somebody tipped me off. They're like, "What the fuck is that?" The three of us, between the three of us. Nico, get over here.
It's just one of those things where you have to clear it up to say, do you think that it would be a podcast if it was that,
Nah, because then they win, James. You just got to just deal with it. And from the outside eye, somebody will say, "Shut up, guys. This is you." So fucking own it. Your faces are out there. You're on the internet. You're doing this. So what do you do? We are here. Our faces are here. What are you gonna do? It's true, right?
Hello, we're here.
We're here. But that doesn't deter me. But James, it doesn't hurt me. It doesn't deter me. I will continue, of course, to do what I do, as long as the people that call me and get the right explanation, people that have had to visit me, so to speak, there's people that had to come and visit me and things like that. So, as long as I get the story right with all my people, it's all good.
I'm going to say
exactly.
This.
We're out on the internet. We keep our acts clean, we do.
James, you think, James, Tommy already knows. You think I'm coming up here like this, James?
Exactly.
Are you kidding me? I came up here with me and my dog, Vito. That's the only reason. I've said that from day one. So now we're here 3 years later, knocking off narratives, knocking off this, knocking off that, and we didn't have to brag, boast, anything.
My God. Can you imagine?
Nothing.
Nothing. Just talk every day. Have fun.
Every day. I come up here and act like a total fucking fool every day.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Romper room exemplified. I don't know. I just don't know.
Yes, Susie. Nico's with me. Yes. Yeah, so that's what it is. I wish you weren't thinking about it so much. I really do, because you're thinking about it a little more than me.
Like I said, I got problems of my own over here, buddy. It's just I'm not really overthinking anything. I'll send you the pictures. I'll send you everything you need right after this show.
Well,
you'll be all set.
I've got a little smirk on my face. I'm thinking he must be running out of lies if he has to start talking about yourselves and us.
Right?
Hey, James, could I tell you something? Let me tell you something. That's exactly what's taking place right now. Everything is so worn out and old. They are trying to.
Yeah.
They're trying to. Come on,
It makes sense.
Tommy. Think about it, Tommy.
Yeah. It makes sense, yeah. Grabbing at straws, I guess, right?
Why not?
Interesting. Huh. Yeah.
Why
Go ahead,
not?
Nico. Yeah.
They do it all the
Interesting.
time up here. They do it all the time. People just don't see it or realize it.
Yeah. Huh. Never thought of it like that. Again,
No.
I never thought of it like that. Again, an outside eye saw that. That is James. I don't mean an outside eye, but another eye saw, wow, they're really grabbing that straw. So I didn't even see that part. See what I'm saying, James? People perceive everything in their own way from what they see.
Exactly. They just want
My
to
fa-
grab something and spin it.
Spin it, baby. Go ahead. That's it, boy. Spin it. Grab something and spin it. It's what they do. Unreal.
I mean, it is. It's just, what was I just going to say? Yeah, I mean, it's here now. It's here now. It's happening right in front of our faces. It is. They Dean's famous saying. So all you got to do is put two and two together and do a little reading. A lot of things a lot of people can't do. I mean, you could put a narrative behind anything you want on here.
100%.
It's ridiculous.
100%.
Like I said yesterday, we crushed a lot of things yesterday too. I mean, that segment on 302s yesterday, I want to just if I wish I would have cut that out. I wish I could have had that segment back, that segment on 302s yesterday with me and ALV. What are you going to do?
No.
What are you gonna
Hold on. We got to answer this chat a little bit. Kid Rock, absolutely not. It has nothing to do with you. No. Okay. I could say it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. That's up to you.
No,
but
there's
there's people here that are not. They don't understand what's going on here right now. Okay. So you guys know I got my friends, Skinny, Joey Merlino, and Snuff, and we do the things and this and that, the other thing. And I don't know if you guys have heard of this guy, Scott or Jeff Bernstein. Scott Bernstein. Allegedly, he put up not allegedly. What's the word? He actually put up a show when Joey Merlino's steak shop got hit with a little fire, whatever you want to call that thing. Yeah.
Yes.
He put up. Joey Merlino sits down with his cabinet before he flees Philly for Florida after an attempted bombing on his cheesesteak place. And it's a picture of me, Snuff, and Skinny together. And it was the thumbnail was for a private show. We can't even see what it's about. We didn't even know about this till it was brought to our attention. I had no fucking idea. Because there's so many Joey Merlino tags, we can't look at them all. It's fucking impossible for the three of us to find them all. You can't. So that was it. That was the situation there. They just put a real dumb fucking narrative, I guess you can call it, about me, Joey, and Snuff.
Right.
Three guys, and we're just doing this internet thing. Now, chat, I hope that explains it for you. I hope that explains that aspect for you. That's what it's about. It's about Joey Merlino, myself, and Snuff, and this guy that is, I guess, kind of respected in his face. I'm assuming he wrote books with Phil Leonetti. He's been on television. He writes. He talks to the newspapers. But to come down, usually you fight up. You don't fight down, right?
Right.
Usually,
yeah.
To come down to my little channel, my little platform, find shows and thumbnails and make his own out of mine and put it up there on a private show that we can't see. I mean, it's just bullshit. It's just nonsense. It's just that maybe he is, like James says, grabbing that straw. Like basically what James was saying before is that he's grabbing that straw.
It's absolutely
but anyway,
terrible.
That's the situation, guys, in the chat, to give you an understanding of what we're talking about. Again, this is a beautiful thing that the question has to be answered, Dean and James. Yep. You know what's beautiful about it? Let me explain to you why. That questions of what is going on is beautiful, is that we've branched out now. They're not part of this mess. That's beautiful that they have to ask that. That makes me feel good. That means we got people from different areas in here now, not just that cesspool. I'm happy about that, actually.
And so, and also, I'd like to say, if there's anyone that was on that Bernstein show that's in the bushes and watching, there you go, folks. You're being fed a load of lies.
There you go. Yup, James. Bingo. That's all you're listening to is lies.
I mean, you make it look like it's three. They make it look like it's a fucking 3-man crew. Like, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck? What are you doing?
You can't be friends with nobody, huh? You can't be friends with nobody, right?
I mean, oh my God. Just to think he really fished for that. I just can't believe you found that picture.
Listen, fluffy, jealousy, and envy, and they still act friendly, okay? I mean, it's all of that. It's all of that.
No, big phones. I don't get into that. No, I won't do that. I'm good. I'm fine.
Well, yeah, you know what? I mean, yeah, no.
Then I get more of a microscope. I'm gonna just let it roll because then I don't know if I could control myself if I start getting into the dialogue with him. Then I turn into it. Then you know how I can get. So I'm not gonna do it. So let it fly. Let it roll.
Yeah. Bingo, Spataro. There, look at Spataro's statement, everybody.
Exactly. That's right. He's right.
There you go.
Fucking spotlight where there was none.
I mean, it's called. What's it called? The perfect dry snitch.
Well,
here, let's go dry snitch on someone about something that ain't even true.
Well, here's the thing. You drop the dry snitch line, and then you got circumstantial evidence, which is a big fucking thing. They can use it in court. Circumstantial means that you were in an environment that you can be. You guys know what circumstantial is.
They could go fuck their mother's ass with that circumstantial shit. Yeah, okay. If you don't leave the fucking house and you're dead broke and you don't got to get the fuck out of here.
That's what they do to jerk off.
How about fuck cool right here with their circumstantial?
Jerk off.
YouTube. Don't make me ruin this show.
Fill me in about who they're talking about. Okay, yes, Toro.
What kind of people are these?
I don't understand.
What kind of people are these?
Anyway,
I don't know but you know what? The best news is.
What?
I go back to work Monday.
Wow!
I'll be buried. No one's even going to see me or hear me.
The coldest day of the year, you're going back. The coldest.
I can't wait. Birthday the next day. I want week. I want to live in hell next week.
Your birthday's Tuesday, 21st.
Yeah. Could you imagine that mentality walking around that job, Fluffy, next week with me?
Yeah, right.
There ain't gonna be one person want to be around me next week. Yeah, Dean, do we need you? We need you. You're the only one qualified. Dean, do we? You know what? Anyways, good. It'll be a nice time out. It'll be a nice little vacation away. Not that I need it.
Are you happy? You happy to go back to work?
Huh?
Are you happy to go back?
Yeah. I mean, it's night shift. How's that one? Throw in the fucking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really? I gotta work night shift for a while. Yeah, something I don't want to do.
What's those hours? 11 to 7? What is it?
Oh no, it's a little earlier. I think it's like what they say. I think it's like 3 to 12 or something like that.
Oh, second shift.
Yeah.
Oh, not third. Not the graveyard.
No, not overnight. Yeah, the second shift. If that's what you call it. Yeah.
Yeah, second. That's all right. I know. Second's a little tough, man. But anyway, what are you going to do? You've been doing this for how many years?
What are you going to do? I got to get back. Right. I ain't making no money. I ain't making nothing here. Ain't nothing holding me here. So,
no, I know.
What am I going to do here? Starve to death? Like I do?
Spataro, I would never sue anybody. Not me. You like second shift, huh? Big Bones, really?
Big Bones, really? Nice.
Wow.
I mean, it ain't bad, Big Bones. I guess I could try it. I'm going to go. Whatever.
Gerard, good to see you, my man. I haven't seen you for a while. Hope all is well.
Yeah, Calabria. We have Trocky baby. Susan came in. Gerard. Where the hell have you been, Gerard? Gerard. I love you, Gerard. Michael
He's the best.
Marmelli is in the house. How are you, Michael? So, yeah, I got a lot of shit shaking too this weekend. Today was bam. Today was like an explosion. So, but it's all that. I'm so glad I came up today. Wanted to talk about that.
Yep.
And I could see how that narrative drives people right off the wall.
Yep.
Oh, no, I don't know what. I'll be sleeping crazy. See no evil. I don't know when I'll.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine me coming home at 1 o'clock and trying to unwind. I don't know how good this is going to be.
Is this a long-term job? What is it? Local?
Well, right now it's basically a fill-in. It's a nice job, you know what I mean? So, yeah. And like I said, it took a couple of qualifications for it too. So.
Okay. Did you ever do second shift before?
Oh yeah.
When you
I
just Claudio Perry.
I can't stand it, James, would you say?
James?
I said I'd seen Big Bone said someone's posted Claudio Perry isn't doing very well.
I just seen that. All the black Claudio Perry, we love you, Claudio. My man.
Yeah, I was thinking about Claudio.
That's all I've been thinking about. He hasn't done a live show. He hasn't been around. I feel so bad.
So I was just thinking of that when I was just coming on your show about him.
I know. I thought about him this week. I'm like, I don't. You don't want
somebody else.
You know what? When
else.
someone's sick or something, you really don't want to say too much either.
Somebody else. It was somebody else too that hasn't been here, and I forget who it is. See, there's a problem. It was definitely Claudio. That was on my mind today before you went live, as you were going live, and somebody else. James, I don't know. There's a regular hasn't been around. I don't know. You know what's happening? It's cycling through. There's new people coming in. That's where you get a little.
Yes. Well, that's why I've been recapping on a lot of stuff over here. People don't even know some things we don't even talk about, and we talk. See, like you would like to go forward, and Dean do too. I mean, we don't like to once we say something, we don't like to repeat ourselves or keep saying it. We're not them kind of people.
No, we're not.
We do shows. Go back to the show and see what we said. That's what the shows in YouTube is for, right?
Yeah, exactly. And as they can see, because we don't talk about it, we don't harp, they would never know what we're talking about. And that means we're continuously doing new things going forward because we're not harping on any of that stuff. We're not stuck in that rut, right?
Right.
So that's one thing. And then, you're going in different directions. So, I'm sorry. I just want to add one more thing. Yes, Kid Rock. There's a lot of people that did not know what was going on the other night, but many people that were there needed to see what we did the other night. So for the people that did not know what we were doing the other night, we apologize. We don't want to get deep into that situation, but that chat between myself, Angel, and Kid Rock had to happen, and it worked out beautifully. So everybody feels good. Everybody moves along. You won't hear us really mention it again. It just had to be done. So for those that are new here, we apologize that you don't know what's going on. It's better off that you good.
Right. I mean, that was that. Right. That you. I mean, I can't even see. You perfectly said it, Tommy. I can't even. Yeah. It needed to be said. There was people lost in the shuffle. Didn't know what was. No, we don't play that kind of shit over here. That's what they like. Being lost in the shuffle, underneath the narrative, not being talked about. Don't mention. Right here.
Yeah.
No, we'd like to get shit out there. We want to show, know what we're talking about, dude. Yeah.
Awesome.
I hate leaving anybody confused and not knowing something, especially when it's out there.
The show had good purpose today. Good purpose today.
Again, you know how I scripted this? You know how I thought about all this? When I got off that couch. Not one
Just
thing
push the
wrote
button.
down. Nothing. Nothing.
Just push the button.
Push the
But do you know
button
what,
and go.
Team do? You feel better now
Yeah.
than you did at the start of the show. That's the main thing.
James, you're right. I said it the other day. In real life, who's going to want to hear about my YouTube problems and bullshit? Nobody. Now, I don't even want to talk to nobody in real life. I'm hiding underneath the bed with my phone off. What do? I come on at 2:30 and press live today. I got 35, 40 people that I could talk to and that understand and know what I'm talking about. See, that's the difference. And they're humans. There's humans here. It's incredible.
Yeah.
You know.
It's awesome. It's fucking awesome, man.
You know, they're not bots. They're not fake people because they're all putting an input into this show and into the chat.
Exactly. 100%. All right, listen, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to grab our beats with my girl. Nice early dinner. Because, you know, we never know when we're getting these calls, and when we got a minute, we got to do it. We don't really have this time anymore. So, her with her father, me with my mother, it's crazy. So, I got to jump at the opportunity when we have it.
Right.
So, great show. I'm glad you did this. Great conversation. Hopefully, cleared up a few things for everybody, and I'm glad you came on. And yeah,
Good stuff. Thank you, Tommy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Team
Yeah,
Do.
James. See you on your show tonight, right, James?
No, it's tomorrow, 4 p.m.
Tomorrow.
Eastern.
Okay. Wonderful.
Okay.
All right,
I'll
guys.
Be there.
I'll talk to you later.
Buddy.
This was
Okay,
good. I'm glad you
Tommy,
did this, Standu. Excellent. Glad you did
I'll
this.
call you later.
Later. Ciao.
I'm going to drop back into the chat, Team Do. Thank you, mate.
Love you, James. Thanks for coming on, Goomba. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be with you. Thank you. Great stuff. Good stuff, guys. Thank you for coming on. Joe Town, thank you so much. Paulie Donuts, how are you, Goomba? But yeah, it does. It's like a thing of concrete on your shoulders. And absolutely, what did Big Bone say? Sometimes, you know, yes. I mean, how much can you take before? How much can you take? You could come on here somber. You could come on here this. You could come. I know. It's how you want to present yourself, and you want to come on here screaming at people, fighting, and nah, as mad as you are. You can't have that. You just gave in. You know what it does, though? Am I ready to end this show? Because I want to go out with a bang today. All these people. Hang on, let me just think and remember if I'm not missing anything. I think I covered everything with my two boys on the screen. Work, everything. Doctor's appointments next week. Everything. They fill the bag, the 2-pound bag with 5 pounds of shit when you got to do something. Here, do all this. See you later. Thanks. Yep. I mean, you guys don't see what we go through. Like, how should we do this show? How can we make it better? How can we do that? Stop swearing. Stop this. Stop that. Stop. Yeah, Big Bone. I'm ready to blow a gasket, Big Bones. I'm keeping it totally in. Yeah, do this, do that, do this. Think about what to say and think about what that person's saying. That person's But I'm gonna say it anyways. Absolutely, Kid Rock. some of us, we come up here, we do our things, we keep everything good. We want to be that right person. You know, like I said, some people want to come on here like this. Some people want to, You know, 99% of them are full of shit. But I'll tell you what. For 3 years, I've had this pit in my stomach. This pit. Coming from the streets, you have a pit in your stomach about talking and telling people how you feel and telling people. 10 years ago, I would have rather jumped off a cliff than do what I'm doing now. 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Okay. Saying to myself, talking to a bunch of people I can't even fucking see. I got to be out of my fucking mind. What kind of moron did that make me? But that pit, I think it left. I don't know. I think I feel it leaving. It kind of feels real good. I guess what I want when the paperwork and the receipts are out. And for years, how do you want to say this? I don't know. And the bullshit, and it just feels good, I guess. That's all I can say about that. Bring on future. Just like everything, bring it on. So, on that note, I'm out of here. Everybody, I don't know when the next time I'll see you. We got, a couple days coming up. I'm going to be wretched for time. I'll see what I could fit in. But until we meet again, everybody, please be careful, be safe, and be yourself. Just be yourself. It's so easy to do. Love yous. God bless yous. Have a great weekend.